Hello, welcome to Drinks with Ron. I'm Ron. This year's Ted Jansen. Coming on up, Ted Jansen. Come get into this shot, bud. Because everything is delicious today. It's so delicious. This beer's delicious. I bought some grapes that tasted like justice. It was amazing. They just exploded in my mouth with freedom and justice and delicious fucking irony. It was. Let me take it back to how my grocery shopping went down. That's where we'll lead with this. So I got off work, headed right over to the Piggly Wiggly, and came in. And as I'm heading into the produce, I got my list for here, and I have Mom's list, shopping for her. And before I'm just walking into produce, and my phone starts ding ding lighting up like fucking crazy. All these people messaging me. Tell me that old Dagnall Trimp finally removed permanently from the Twitter. Oh, God and baby Jesus. Fucking Jesus tap dancing Christ. Jesus tap dancing Christ on a cracker. Jesus Christ on roller skates. Little 4-pound, 7-ounce blonde-haired, blue-eyed baby Jesus in a manger. About fucking time. So I don't want to sound like I'm going to come out and like congratulate Twitter for doing what should have been done fucking years ago. You don't get credit for showing up after the house is burned down and throwing a bucket of water on the ash. That's the metaphor I'm going with. You can't stand across the street watching the house fucking burn for 3 years, 4 years, and then when the whole thing is just about to collapse into a pile of cinders, rush over and go, hey guys, we should do something about this fire. No, fuck you, Twitter, because it's not courageous to finally do something after people are killed. Good for you. Welcome to the party. But it's so amazing. I've been waiting for it for so long. And then finally it happened, and I didn't think I would feel as great as I feel. Fuck. I mean, I got some grapes. They were cotton candy grapes. If you haven't gotten them, they're a miracle of modern science. They're fucking delicious, and they just, like I said, exploded with freedom and goodness. Then I went around the corner. I bought a Leinenkugel's mixed 12-pack. Leinenkugel's a northern Wisconsin brewery. Apparently, the distribution of these guys is all over. I bought it in Florida. They make some decent beers. And what I did was bought a mixed 12-pack, 4 different kinds of beers, 3 bottles of each, and inside the box is a list of recipes telling you 2/5 of this bottle, 3/5 of that one, or 5 recipes. This one I got years ago. I when I was working hosting comedy at a local nightclub in La Crosse. I was able to con the bartender into pouring half of a Leinie's Honey Weiss and half of a Berry Weiss into the glass together. And apparently that's called a honey bear. I don't know. It makes me want to listen to Father John Misty, but let me digress. Trump, Flynn, Lynn Wood got thrown off yesterday. All these people are getting kicked off, and free speech. Like, it's a privately owned company with its own rules that you clicked yes to when you fucking signed up. Like that Apple iPod release, it's like fucking South Park did it years ago. Nobody knows what they're fucking signing on to. You just click yes, accept terms of. So he didn't follow the rules. I mean, fuck, figure it out. Fuck, yeah, that's what I say. I say that too. Fuck, figure it out. I'm going to go full Letterkenny on him. That's what I'm going to do. The Twitters is... don't do a real good Squirrely Dan, but... The Twitters isn't a place for violences. Fuck, figure it out. It's just amazing. Because like I said, if anybody who was, not a president had been saying this should have happened years ago. I got suspended because I wondered out loud if maybe what would save us from this fucking giant smoldering trash receptacle fire would be the massive coronary caused by a diet of steady Big Macs. And apparently just insinuating that, hey, this guy lives off of fast food, he's pushing 300 pounds, he does no physical activity, and don't tell me walking from a golf cart 2 steps, taking a fucking swing, and getting back in the golf cart is exercise, because it isn't. Yeah, so it's fairly obvious. He lives off McDonald's, he does no physical activity, he looks like a sack full of shit, just waiting, like if you poked it, just liquid shit would come spilling out. I mean, he literally, actually what he looks like is a bag of the syrup. Have you ever seen how fast food soda is made? There's a big bag of syrup, and then that's mixed in the line with CO2 water. And yeah, he looks like he's a big old bag of Diet Coke syrup. Like you just poke him and all this, oh, brown corn syrup everywhere. I wasn't even saying I hoped it happened. I was just saying, hey, maybe what gets us out of this is he eats like shit and he doesn't take care of himself. I got suspended from Twitter. Meanwhile, Trimp gets on and is like, hey, I will bomb your country into the ground with nuclear weapons, send. He's literally threatening nuclear strikes on countries on Twitter. Now, you go into somebody's mentions and tell them you're going to smack the shit out of them because they're a fucking moron, you're probably going to get suspended for the violence. Now, if you're the presidential and you get on Twitter, you can apparently threaten annihilation of an entire country and race. That doesn't apparently rise to the level of threatening to slap the taste out of someone's mouth. I don't know. I think there's a discrepancy in how these fucking rules are applied if you follow what I'm saying. So this was long overdue. Figure it out. That's what I say. Since then, he's tried to get on, he tried to use the official POTUS account. Because that's the other thing. All this bullshit that he's sending out is all from his personal account. There are presidential accounts. There's all sorts of shit that he could have been doing. But there was a big legal wrangling over he lost a lawsuit basically saying he's not allowed to block anybody because he used his personal Twitter as a platform to put out official messages. So the court ruled, hey, if you're going to announce policy via fucking Twitter, because God, America just looks like white trash now. It's like, I mean, like you drive into America and there's just shit all over the lawn, or rusting out truck, the president's just fucking sending tweets like a fucking high school kid, calling people names, making stupid fucking nicknames. God, it does bother me though. Like somebody said on Twitter, I really wish that he was still on Twitter because I need to see the reaction he would have to being removed from Twitter. So he used the POTUS account, put some shit out. Twitter said no, shut that down, locked up the account, apparently. Then he tried the same deal with his official campaign account, another checkmarked one. They put it out, boop, deleted. So him and Flynn today and another lawyer. But don't worry, as they were being blocked, the MyPillow guy was in a plane on his way to see them because the MyPillow guy wants you to know that all the evidence is coming out soon. You know, they lost 69 court cases and had, literally hundreds of opportunities to provide any kind of evidence, which they did not. But no, don't worry, it's coming tomorrow. If you believe that shit, I wish you could have been my fucking landlord back in the day, because I would have just told you that the check was coming. And I would have done that to you for 4 straight years. And if you're going to buy this shit, apparently you would have assumed that my checks were coming too. Because I can only assume that you'll fall for that as well. Figure it out. It's not the place. God. But I feel great. This delicious honey bear is going down well. Yeah, the My Pillow. I can't get past the My Pillow guy. Apparently, he used to smoke a lot of crack. My kid finds this hilarious. Apparently, his autobiography is From Crackhead to CEO. And yeah, I don't know. If you listen to his video, I can't say for sure that he isn't still smoking crack. Because, like, really, man? Really? The truth's coming out. All right. You grind up some more foam rubber and put it in a fucking pillowcase. Sell it for $40. Fuck. Like, that actually solid strategy. Fuck, figure it out. That's what I say. That's what I say too. Figure it out. Agricultural halls for agricultural musics. Gonna need to take about 20% off there, Trump. Trump wouldn't eat the bird of beef. I'm glad Twitter took one. Verda.